go. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. Looking at you get a move on. Like you haul, and I know. And if the good boys tattoos, I would think that it is your skin. If I move too quick, that's you, I would think it's my reflection. Beams close, she's close enough.
Alrighty, so we're going to jump right into this video. So this is the wig that I got. The name is Galena. It is a shake and go wig. It is beautiful, y'all. I absolutely loved it. So for the construction, it is a 13x4 frontal. It has 2 combs on the side, 1 in the back, and adjustable band. And this is what the lace looks like. It is definitely lacing, y'all, so I'm excited. So being that this is a synthetic wig, we're not going to bleach the knots, but we are going to tint them. And I'm just going to be going in with my Black Opal Cream Foundation. And I'm just going to apply that all onto the underside of the lace. That way, you know, it brings some color, more scalp looking kind of thing. So this is what the lace looks like after I tinted it with the foundation. Now it's time to apply the wig. So that is what I'm doing here. This is going to be my first look of the wig. So I'm just trying it on just to see, like, do I want to part it? How will I like it? How do I want to style it? That kind of thing. So I'm just want to show you guys what the lace looks like. So this is me just showing you all. And when I tell y'all this lace is lacing, synthetic laces look so good. I'm not going to lie, y'all. Like, they're easy to maneuver, manipulate, and you don't have to do too much work to them as you would have to for a human wig. So definitely synthetic wigs are beginner friendly for sure, especially if you don't know how to lay your lace. But this is what the wig looks like directly out of the box onto my head, and y'all, as y'all can see, the lace is eating. Okay, so now I'm just going to pluck it just to make it look more so like a realistic hairline. So you definitely want to make sure you are plucking your synthetic wigs because they do tend to have a very thick hairline, and you just want to make it look more realistic. So that is what I'm doing now. Now, once I got the lace plucked to my liking, I'm going to take my wax stick and my hot comb, and I just kind of want to move the hair out of the way. That way it just looks flawless in the front. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm just taking my hot comb on low heat. That is a very important, y'all. You guys do not want to burn the wig. Again, this is synthetic, so you do want to do your hot comb on low heat. Trust me, it'll still work effectively. So now it is time to actually glue on the wig. So I am just pulling the wig back here, and then I'm going to, of course, go in with my Erica J glue. I absolutely love this glue, y'all. Definitely go get it. It is on Amazon, or you can get it from her website. But yeah, so I am laying my wig with the Erica J lace glue, and I'm just going to be putting on my first layer very lightly, and I'm going to use the end of my comb to kind of spread out that glue, and then I'm going to use my blow dryer to cool it or dry it down. And you do want to repeat this step about 3 times just to get that good and tacky layer of glue before you put the wig on. Now, mind you, this is a synthetic wig. It is very tight, so you don't necessarily have to glue it. I just thought it would look better being glued, and I wanted to wear it for more than just a day or 2. So I went ahead and glued it down. So once I got my glue cleared and dried, I'm just going to go ahead and apply the wig onto the glue. And then you want to take your comb and kind of just shimmy that hair onto the glue, if that makes sense. Just really pressing it in. As you can see, I'm taking my fingers, and you want to take your time applying your wig, y'all, because you want to make sure you are aligning the front or the top of the wig with your natural hairline. Like, you just want it to look natural. So take your time applying the wig. Do not just throw it on your forehead and call it a day, okay? So after you apply your 3rd layer, you kind of want to go ahead and take your blow dryer on cool setting, and then just kind of pushing that hair into the glue, as you can see me doing here. You just want to make sure that it just really gets in there. This is how you really secure the wig. And then once that is dry completely, you're going to apply your lace band. You can use whatever you would like. I'm using a lace band. And I'm just going to tie that down, and then I'm going to get to styling. So this hair is actually pretty long, longer than what I thought. So I am just sitting here cutting some layers into the wig just because I want it to look a bit more natural, and I don't want so much length on it. But when I tell y'all, this wig looks fantastic. I've gotten so many compliments on it, y'all. Definitely run and go get this wig, okay? I will definitely have this wig in my rotation every year, every other month, constantly, because this wig definitely eats. Like, it definitely eats. But yeah, so that is what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of like styling and cutting some layers into it. The layers don't have to be perfect, y'all, if you're a beginner, just because the hair is already pre-curled. So you can literally just take the scissors and kind of chop it up how you would like, and it'll just kind of fall into place. So that's what you'll see me doing here. Now that I got the hair kind of pre-styled to how I like it, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the lace. So this is what the wig is looking like right out of the bin, y'all. When I'm telling y'all this wig eats down, I love it. So I'm just taking my wax stick and my hot comb and just kind of fixing the top before I get to cutting my lace. Just because I want it to be very flat, but I may not even wear a part. I was just trying to figure out like how I wanted to like style it. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and finish flat ironing or hot combing the top, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut the lace off. Now for the lace, I'm going in with scissors to make my initial cut, and then I go in with a razor, and that is how I cut my lace. I just think it gives it a more realistic cut rather than scissors that is very blunt. So yes, if you have a razor, definitely use a razor. I think it just looks more natural than scissors. But when you do get around your ear part, you're going to have to use scissors just because you are cutting in a motion. So yeah, so that is what I am doing here. I'm using a razor to cut off the excess lace, and then I'm going in with scissors to cut around my ear tabs. So once you completed the process of cutting off the excess lace, you're just going to want to go in with some Got2b glue spray or whatever kind of holding spray that you use, and you want to tap that along your hairline just to lay down any lace that did not get laid down the first go round. And then once you do that, you are completed, and then this is the final look, ladies. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.